This video may contain spoilers for Crush Crush. Please like and subscribe. Also, there may be some content in this video that is not appropriate for all ages, so I have age restricted the video, just to be on the safe side. There was this game called Cookie Clicker. It's what they call an idle game. The idea is that you have to click to generate cookies. As cookies are generated, the player can purchase new assets such as cursors, grandmas, and farms that automatically make more cookies. After earning a certain number of cookies, the player can ascend, losing their progress but earning heavenly chips and prestige, which add a permanent boost to the rate of cookie production in future playthroughs. With enough cookie production, eventually it becomes automated, and you can leave the game on and generate cookies automatically. The addiction is the number. There is not a clear ending, so you can keep playing or stay idle as long as you want. There's a certain prestige to having a large amount of cookies. I once saw a laptop sitting in a tech booth at my church running it. They had an auto clicker set up as well. Thou cannot serve both God and cookies.
Hey hot stuff, are you looking for a fun and flirty game to kill some time and make you laugh out loud? That's a crazy coincidence, because it's been looking for you. Welcome to Crush Crush, the idle dating sim.
This is what I need in my life.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more!
Crush Crush is an idle game of a different sort. It is similar to Cookie Clicker, but crossed between the popular visual novel anime dating simulations that are popular among the otakus, weebs, and maybe Kurt Eichenwald. You meet a girl through funny and strange situations, get various jobs, and train in various skills. Once you have enough money, you can take girls on dates, give them gifts, and even flirt and poke them if you like. Eventually, you can meet the requirements to unlock the next girl, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on. Unlike Cookie Clicker, there is an ending. I won't spoil it here, but it leaves a lasting change in the game's mechanics. They still introduce more girls through daily logins, and every now and then there is a paid bundle or so. So even for players like me, who have spent many hours on the game, there are a few surprises that show up from time to time. Each girl is voice acted, the jokes land pretty good, and the references often cater to anime nerds and other geek culture aficionados.
She'll be back. Her alien clones will resonate her soul saucer in the Darkland. Then she'll only need the Omega Teapot to complete the Final Fan tea set.
Excellent. Socially acceptable public lingerie. My war on common decency continues.
Puberty is like a forced upgrade for humans. Mine was especially, comprehensive.
Now what do I enjoy about this game after almost 8,000 hours of idle time? Well, first it's over 10,000 hours because there is an achievement in the game when you play for a year. A year is 8,760 hours, yet Steam only counts around 8,000 hours of it.
The fact that it recorded static isn't what interests me. Is that it recorded approximately 18 hours of it.
Other than the bountiful number of waifus, I enjoy this game because it's kind of like video game comfort food. I've played it so long that logging in every day becomes a calming ritual. Secondly, the girls are not real, but the community and the people who make the game are. There's always some new fan art, updates, or something neat to check out. They added a new feature called Phone Flings, where you fake chat with some additional girls that aren't in the base game. Some of these also become full-fledged characters. Just last week they added a girl with an animated costume. I had to pay $4, but you know, it was new, so why not? Just look at that fox girl move. Now, I have chosen to play more of the game for free than to just pay and quickly access content. I feel more of a sense of accomplishment that way. Since starting the game, I have maxed out all the achievements and have almost everything except for a few missing art pieces in the gallery. I have most of the content, but it's the completionist in me that keeps me idling often. Perhaps something I don't have already will pop in one week. You're probably thinking, what in the world could I possibly learn from a game such as Crush Crush? Well, this game did something that I really didn't expect. It enhanced my perspective. There are so many games on mobile devices that have the ability to be completed faster by the player paying real money, and there are a lot of people who give in to these kinds of tactics. Most mobile games, and some console games now, bombard you with special in-game currencies like gems, loot boxes, content packs, and all kinds of ways to get you to pay real money for digital items and a quick path to game progression. Crush also has several similar types of systems. You can earn gems by logging in every day, but you can also buy them in case only getting 1 gem per day is not enough. If you manage this well, you can have plenty of gems, but since adding 5 gems to a task in the game lets you generate more resource, this is something you want to do. Also, it can take 2 weeks of logging in every day to unlock a girl, and then another 2 weeks to unlock the 3 special costumes for said girl. The game also speeds up as you reset the game, and then your progress is boosted on the next attempt. Crush doesn't seem too overbearing in this, and I never feel like I'm really forced to pay too much real money. When I do spend money, I feel like I'm supporting the game, not being forced to support it. In a world of $100 weapon skins, unfair loot box drop rates, $40 dragon mounts, and the video game equivalent of cancer, Madden 21, the developers of Crush have taken the high road and are able to monetize without being overly greedy. At least for now. I hope they don't push it too far. Sometimes I notice a price increase and have that little freak out. While looking through Steam for research into the game and its user base, it seems like a lot of people have similar stats to mine, but without the amount of hours played. That would suggest that instead of slowly playing the game for free, taking months to generate the money, that they're probably just paying money to complete and quickly get all of the game's content. As an older player who remembers when games were more self-contained and didn't have any microtransactions, I will often scoff at the overly ambitious and misleading pay-to-play systems in modern games, but I also harbored similar feelings for players who were gullible enough, or in my opinion, dumb enough to give in to this. But after thinking about it, who am I to judge them? I buy things impulsively in real life and in games. I pay real money for extra gems to unlock special costumes just a few days earlier out of my own impatience, and I definitely am gullible and easily misled. This is a let he who is without sin cast the first stone type situation, and there will be no stones cast. I believe we need to know ourselves, our weaknesses, and tendencies when it comes to what we like. If you have an addictive personality like me, you might want to avoid the gacha mobile game or the free-to-play MMO. Only take on what you can handle. Talk with your friends and family, keep a lookout for shady tactics of video game publishers. It's up to us to be vigilant so that when the games become full of in-game transactions that are designed to lure us in, we will see through it and be able to control at least our spending environment, slow things down, and avoid impulsive decisions. Gaining a little perspective of our gaming world and ourselves goes a long way.
Remember when I considered you beneath me? Well, I have another position in mind now.
This is Dan T from Twisted Banana Productions, and believe it or not, best girl is subjective. Who knew?
I'm just a materia girl living in a materia world.